I think these stereotypes are vanishing, are evaporating, but that doesn't mean that, let's say, comics themselves are always being, let's say, studied as they should, since I think the major danger for comic scholarship is the aging of comic scholars, since we are all passionate about comics and graphic novels, but our students aren't any longer. They don't read comics, they don't read graphic novels any longer. They are interested in other media, and so we may think that we are now, let's say, changing, let's say, the disciplinary constellation of an arts faculty, but I think it will be quite a challenge to, let's say, to keep it alive in the long run, given the fact that, well, students do no longer spontaneously they are no longer into comics, which was, while in the 60s and the 70s comics were extremely hip, it was also considered college things. Students in their college years were reading and practicing. That is certainly no longer the case. That is certainly no longer the case. The same applies to literature. Everybody, my students, and I try to, I'm fighting it on a daily basis, they really believe that literature, that there is no difference between young adult literature and real literature. The very fact that I make that distinction makes them angry, since they consider it an elitist point of view. So we have very interesting discussions, and for them, comics and graphic novels are no longer part of their, let's say, cultural habits. Once you show them what it is, they get fascinated. But they need, and that's, let's say, what teachers have to do. We have to, not just to transmit an heritage, but to discover new ways of reappropriating heritage stuff. And that's quite a challenge. That's quite a challenge.